Man, what's on? Shit, I say when enough is enough, nigga. Don't tell me about me, nigga. I say when enough is enough, nigga. Fuck you mean? Nah, I'm joking though, brother. Look at what I found, gang. Teen murders. Man, we don't condone in this in the slightest. What's wrong with dude? Off the first two words! I gotta get gruesome. Dang, bro. Hey, read it yourself, bro. He throwing me out.
Fans welcomed 13-year-old Aaron Schmidt into their family with open arms when they moved into the neighborhood in 2011. To an abused child like Aaron, they were everything the perfect family should be. Needless to say, he was confused, hurt, and devastated when the once
weak
cozy relationship soured. The Callahans all thought the minor disagreement would eventually blow over. But to their horror, Aaron took his frustrations out on his former sweetheart, 13-year-old Alana Callahan. And to their surprise, he never showed a shred of remorse.
This is the face of somebody who will... Your daughter. Stay away from these type of dudes, bro. Look at this guy. Got red marks all on your face, gang. With the country boy fade. No lining. Red ears. Oh my God, bro. You just look like a narc. Nigga look like the type of nigga I'd tell, bro, hey, you did the homework, nigga? Like, shit, can I get the answers? Fuck you mean? He that nigga. He keep up with his work. He gonna put his arm around his test and shit. No, you're not looking at my test. No, I'm gonna tell the teacher. He one of them. Like, come on, gang. I'm knowing. He probably be in class. Bro, he one of them, bro. You know.
For committing a baffling and horrific crime.
From the moment that Mr. Schmidt set his plan in motion, to the end of that day where they had all the interviews
and
the
investigation. You ain't getting off the hook. You not getting off the hook. Weird fade ass nigga. Why your eyes big as shit? Lord.
He never showed emotion.
Before we begin, we would like to express our deepest sympathies to the Callahan family for their loss. To have anything to do with Aaron and his siblings. As far as they were concerned, they were just annoying reminders of the dysfunctional...
Fuck, let's get to the detective. Why are you talking to me?
She was up here and we had talked to her about it. I knew we were going to be talking to you, which she pretty well knew that was coming, okay? First things first. Tell me what you know happened. I mean, start from the very beginning.
Well,
tell me what you know happened.
Where I went up to the road because I know Amanda comes down to pick her up when it's raining. A little bit rainy earlier. Well, I went up to the road and told Amanda that I won't be able to come for 2 weeks because I got a restriction. 2 weeks. And I told her everything and I was going back down to the house. And there's like a little gate right there, but there's cable hanging there. But I saw somebody run across it and was hardtailing it. So my uncle don't like no one on the land, and I had to get him off because, you know, in the past there's people trying to start fires and stuff like that.
Who's starting fire on a path? What? Give me your, man, I'm gonna grab it. Man, what is you talking about, dude? What happened to the girl, bro? Nigga better be looking at boy, man, he better be looking at girl dad ain't in there. Boy, I be messed up.
Well, try to plant something that don't need to be there. Well, I went to go see where he went. I was looking around. I went to go see if Amanda knew where he went. If she seen him or anything. But when I went to go she had to go follow her. She was already halfway down the road with the truck to go pick up little Chase from the bus. Because, and when I went down, I said I can't catch up with her in that truck. And I just stopped and I went to go turn around to go back to the house. When I turned around, I saw somebody kind of taller because you know how far distant it looks like somebody's talking.
So he seen what looked like a male figure standing by Amanda. What are we getting at? What are we getting? You a crash out? What are we getting
I
at?
looked something higher. Like on that back porch. Well, he was dressed in grayish, blackish pants, black boots, and a black jacket on, and a black beanie on. And he saw me and looked at me and ran. He was white. He was a white man. He ran away down to the creek bank, and I kind of thought that was kind of dumb because there ain't nothing going on.
No! He's a crash out! He didn't think nothing was dumb. He was thinking the jab, and hey, bro, he was thinking what a blade at. I'm telling you, dog. That's it, bro. That's all he was thinking. In that moment, he was like, what a blade at. Somebody trying to get my bitch. I'm telling you, I know.
Dead end. We set a little bit of four-wheeler trails. So I went to go see if anything was gone or missing, because you know how somebody tried to break in and go run away. I seen the chair knocked over, and I saw a bunch of reddish looking stuff. I thought it was Kool-Aid myself, because Amanda kept on saying it was Kool-Aid, and I said it didn't look like Kool-Aid.
Okay.
I went and looked out the back door, and I saw some, you know, like drag marks. Well, I seen that, and I saw a bunch of more red stuff, and I figured out that when Amanda came up, that Alana was missing. And so I went out and started helping Amanda look for her, and I found Alana out on the side of that road. You know, wasn't you there? Or was you there?
At the scene?
Yeah.
I mean, afterwards.
I was finna put a bitch on the scale, but is that disrespectful? Ain't she kapoofed? Rest in peace. I always gotta put a bit on it, but I'm not gonna do you like that.
Yeah, I came up.
Where she was laying, well, all out, and I got Amanda. I got sick on my stomach. I didn't know what to do. I just grabbed the phone from her, and I was talking to some person talking about CPR, pressure on the middle of her chest 3 times and blow. And nothing was happening. I kept on telling them there's nothing happening. Except there's just a bunch of blood running out of her mouth. And that's about it.
Did this nigga choke the hell out of her till she started bleeding out of her mouth? What is going on here, guy? What is this turning into?
Okay. When you came up initially, when you first came up,
Yes, sir.
how did you come up to the house? To Alana Lynn's house, Alana
I
Manning's
just
house?
walked right up in their backyard because
So you a
their
creep?
house frequently.
He a creep?
We negotiate like the family because I have to go there every day and pay the basis that if I'm in trouble. Well, I just walked up and I didn't notice anything wrong because usually the front door is always open. But the back door, it was wide open. That's what I kind of thought was strange.
Back door wide.
And I went out and tried to follow and run after
That
him.
boy came through that back door, son. How y'all gonna leave y'all back door open and Dirk made a whole song dedicated to that back door? Man, close that back door, man.
And try to wave at her, stop. But I couldn't get her attention. So I went up to the house to see if Alana was still there.
Oh, hold on just a second. You said you came up from the trail. And I don't want to put words in your mouth, but you're talking about that trail that you said leads. I mean, where does the trail lead? I mean, where are you coming from?
You know where the white pickup truck is sitting at?
Yeah.
Well, right there, that trail that leads all the way back there to a little gate.
Okay.
That leads in.
Oh, hell no, boy. You know too much of another nigga property. Do you live there? Why do he know that much of that property, gang? He talking about, I know it's the trail in the back, the little baby white gate. Yeah, you gotta go in it. Make sure you jiggle the lock the right way so you can get in it the right way, and then we're in, buddy. Like, bro, how do you know so much of somebody else's property? How much is you over there, gang? The fuck?
Right in front of my house.
It says crush. It don't say girlfriend. Crush. Like crush soda. You feel me? I'm thinking crash out. I'm switching crush for crash out. Teen crash out. You feel me?
That's why I seen that person running through there.
Okay. So you were coming from your house.
From the top of the road to talk to Amanda. Picking up Alana from the middle school bus.
Yeah, I thought you just said you came from your house up the trail and you were coming up that way, and that's when you saw.
Quit that line, boy.
No, I was coming up.
No, boy, ain't none of that laughing with me, dog. I would slap you, boy. I would slap you and leave a red mark on your face, son. Stop playing with me, son. You leaving out extra specific details that we need, boy. Boy, playing. I'm for real.
On which side of the house?
On the back side of the house. In the corner.
I thought the main road.
Yeah,
in the
you
front
see
of the
the front of the house, but when you keep on going down a little bit further, you can see part of the back of the sides, the back
How
door.
far away from the house would you say that was?
Like a good far ways. Because all I seen was the black person. Blackish, but I saw a white base.
You saw a black person or a white person?
I want to say black, but it's not. Because
Boy, if I can get up through this screen right now, boy, I motherfucker choke the hell out you, boy. Oh, you just gonna blame it on a brother? You just said he was white in the beginning, now you gonna go blame it on a brother? You ain't finna blame it on a brother, my nigga. We not doing that. What is he
he's
on?
only dressed in black. But
Just accept it. Your crush was getting crushed.
you can see his face, he's white.
And this is the same person who
Jumped over the cable.
jumped over the fence or the cable up towards your house going down there that you followed.
Yes,
How far in there did you follow?
I lost his trails and I started looking all the way around down there. You know, I'm going to try to say that you know where I live and everything, but it's not. You don't. Well, if you keep on going down there, I was looking around in that field area, see if he was hiding around in there, but I didn't see him.
So you really sitting up here on a mission? This nigga is on a mission to find somebody he don't know behind a crush that's not his hoe. Ooh, boy, you going out sad, sadder than sad. I'm so ready to see your sentencing, if they show it.
Instead of just coming on up to the trail to the Callahan's house, what did you do?
I was looking around to see if he went down to, there's a creek down, if he kept on going down that way.
Aaron was arrested and taken into custody later that night. The following day, his guardian gave investigators permission to search their home. They immediately found an iPod, an MP3 player, and a digital camera that had been taken from the Callahan home. Based on the timeline they had already established, these items couldn't have been taken the day Alana was killed. This proved that Aaron had been in the Callahan home alone.
He been plotting. No duh. A guy that looks like this, of course he's gonna be plotting. Accept it. If you let somebody that look like this in your home, just accept that you might not have a daughter tonight. I mean, Jesus. Look at the guy. I'm just saying, bro. Like, you can't look at me. I'm looking at you, my nigga. You ugly as shit, and you look like a weirdo.
On more than one occasion. Investigators still didn't have the gun, but it was later found in the woods.
That guy, I don't care, bro. Let's get to it.
Yes, my camera was missing. I have jewelry that was missing.
And then he would look around. And then when he would see somebody, he would start crying again. He did this several times while I was standing there.
Nobody knew how long the jury would be out when they were excused to deliberate on Thursday, February the 9th. But from the defense's standpoint, the longer they took, the better it was for them. Lengthy deliberations can indicate dissension among jurors, but in Aaron's case, they needed just 4 hours to reach a unanimous verdict.
Yes, sir.
4 hours? They want you gone!
In the Superior Court of Columbia County, Georgia, in the case of the State of Georgia versus Lacey Aaron Schmidt, case number 2011 CR 0436, as to count 1, we, the jury, find the defendant, Lacey Aaron Schmidt.
Boy, lift your head up, boy. You had your head lifted up when you did that to that girl? You had your head lifted up when you did that to that girl, son? Pick your head up, boy. Don't act like no punk, nah.
Schmidt guilty of malice murder.
True to form, Aaron didn't show any emotion when he found out he was going to spend the rest of his life.
Yeah, he had his head down like a punk the whole time. I don't want to hear that.
Aaron didn't show any emotion when he found out he was going to spend the rest of his life in prison. Years later, new attorneys hired on Aaron's behalf petitioned the court for a new trial on the grounds that his former attorney, Miss Donkar, failed to provide an effective defense. Nonetheless, Judge Annis ultimately denied the request.
Of course, a guy that look like this gonna deny your request. He looking at your shit in 3D. Fuck do you mean? But, hey, man, this was a teen crash out. Had to do it to his crush. It wasn't even his girlfriend. That's the sad part about it. Like, bro, that's not even your yeah. But, man, shit, you know how I get. Fuck with me, don't fuck without me, dick. I'm gone.